about the 2D sprites. Yeah, I might be disconnected. What's going on? That's not really nice. Getting disconnected. I'll double check my internet. Why did you kill me off? Am I online or offline now? Oh, I think I'm offline. Waving hand. Hey. What's going on? Where are we? Where am I? Live? Okay, I can see I'm live on Twitch. Okay, YouTube, okay. Here we had technical difficulties. Be right back with ya. Well, I guess the World War III nuclear conflict will prevent me develop a game. That's the thing. Those guys, boys on the nuke with the nukes, don't want me make games. I point my finger at them. I need to restart the silly YouTube. How's the thrower doing? D-Live. I can see myself live on D-Live. Throw got disconnected, reconnected. Send space, throw live. Go to my space. Am I live? Throw. Okay, how's that? $50-51. I'll probably have to. Hey Reina 92, thanks for stopping by. Just got disconnected, reconnected. Maybe it's did the nuke hit? Was this the EMP shockwave? Did the World War III started? Come on, throw. Popped out, throw, do the behave. I'm gonna hit this like this. Give me YouTube. Did I hit the stream mark? No, yeah. Here you go. So YouTube, come on YouTube. Waiting on you here. 8 paste. Save. No big deal. I'll rehearse this. I'm quite good with all this. Coming back, right back. Just give me the most recent chat in live chat. No, not showing that. Throw is slacking with their user interface here. Okay, I can continue, but I got to meshes and I'll take a short break. It is an hour and a half in. I take a short break every hour. And we do it like this. Cool this music down. Hit this scene. Get this player going. Here it comes again. Here it comes again. Ooh, ooh. Depending on how long I was in a stream, I take different short breaks. This will be short, but I'll actually just challenge you also to, if you're sitting for more than an hour, do some exercise. Stand up, do sit-ups, do, I don't know, pull-ups on the hands, standing on your fingers on the toes, put your ass out of the seat and pull-ups, sit pull-ups. Get blood going through the booty. Well, let me tell you, I don't like this tune. That's why she's gotta go. I'll actually rate it here with 2 and hit next. I guess same thing here, rating 2 stars. And next. What you are listening is music tracks, SID sound chip, SID chip tunes from high voltage SID collections that holds, I don't know, thousands and thousands of music tracks, but it has a separation organization structure as game music, demos folder, and musicians. So I'm not quite sure which one did I select, because I don't recognize any music. I think this could be musicians. And it's well, the compositions range in the chronologically from when first, since the early 1980s up to the recent years. So everything is in that collection. High voltage SID collection is updated on a regular basis. I got the recent one from, I don't know, a few months ago. And now, after the short break, going back, not just short break actually, it was an hour mark, a point when I either go through close a chapter around it in the content, going further. Since I got shortly disconnected, probably a nuke hitting somewhere in my European Euro-Asian area, EMP, knocking off the internet routers. I'll see you on the news. So I'm at the meshes now. I've added, moment ago we added the spatial node, which has no visual representation, no graphics, just the spatial properties. So here we get, and I was actually yapping about the hardware sprites in 2D. Here we have, for example, they're saying here in the recipes, Godot 101 at Kids Can Code. Like 2D sprites, like in 2D, there are sprites to add a texture to the node. In 3D, we need a mesh. A mesh is a mathematical description of a shape. It consists of a collection of points called vertices. So these would be meeting points of the lines of the edges of the faces. So faces are flat sides, planar, like planes. Edges are actually connecting the lines for where the planes faces meet, and where the three planes meet, that will be a vertices, like spatial point. For example, cube is like in the first grade elementary school 8 vertices, 12 edges, 6 faces, adding mesh. Typically, meshes are created by using 3D modeling software, such as Blender. I do also Blender day-by-day learning. Sometimes in a both day or in a both stream, or separately. Sequentially or subsequentially, each other day, switching between Blender and Godot. There are many models available to download if you're unable to create your own. However, often you just need a basic shape such as a cube or sphere. In this case, Godot provides a way to create a simple mesh called primitives. Add a mesh instance node as a child of a spatial, and in the inspector click its mesh property. So mesh instance, add a child to spatial mesh instance. Where are you? M spatial collision polygon grid map and M mesh instance. So where are you, mesh instance? In the call instance. Okay, so for call instance I can't select it, that's just a parent group. Well, is there a tooltip for parent nodes of all nodes that can be called? By the portal system. So is the portal system the 3D representation of the collision detection? A mesh instance, yeah, create. And the inspector click mesh empty. Okay. You can see a list of available primitives. They represent a handy collection of common useful shapes. Select new cube mesh and you'll see plain cube appear on the screen. Note that the cube is white by default, although it may appear slightly blue on your screen due to different blah blah ambient light. We'll talk about lighting in a bit later. So on the mesh I select new cube, yeah, right, cube mesh, and got disconnected again. No, yeah, what's going on? Something blinked. New cube mesh. There we go. Yeah, true fact, it's a bit bluish. Streaming dashboards report excellent connection, that's good. Light up, okay, cameras. Try running the scene with your cube object. Did you see anything? In 3D you won't see anything in the game viewport without adding a camera. Add one and use the camera's gizmo to position it pointing towards the cube. So I know that's the fact, but I would expect that there's some default view or default camera, but no, without camera, nothing. Running, add a camera, using the camera's gizmo to position it towards the cube. So this whole scene has a root node spatial And camera, spatial, is it spatial? Yeah, I got mesh here showing camera. Okay, camera is here. Interpolated camera. AR, VRC, augmented reality, virtual reality camera. Okay. And where are you, camera? Can we see you? Is it in the... Okay, I guess the camera is sitting in the same place where the cube is positioned. So if I actually select the mesh, the cube, and I move it, AJSG on Trovo, thanks for stopping by. And I will place this cube here on the ground and select camera and place it right here. Bit backwards. And the preview camera, okay, directly looking at the cube. So I'll disable preview and get the gizmo, pivot camera around like this. What am I looking now? Okay, so if I run the scene now, oh, I didn't save my camera, so first I need to give this root node a name. So it is a 3D intro kids can code G101. That, hit Ctrl S to save, and yeah, that will be the name. So I can actually even build the whole project with each scene and implement also a menu to select each scene for each of these chapters. Wrapping up video version of this lesson. Cool. So what are they saying about other camera? Use the camera's gizmo to position it pointing. Pinkish purple pyramid shape on camera is called the frustum and represents the camera's view. Where is the frustum? Okay, it's the pyramid. Cool. But we can also see the main scene, the root node space that it takes now. The space it shows the orange outline that is housing, or how would I call it, embodying, enclosing the all child nodes, all its child nodes in the scene tree. So the first room represents the camera's view. Notice the small triangular arrow which represents the camera up orientation. As you're moving the camera around, try pressing the preview button in the upper left to see what camera sees. Play the scene to verify everything's working as expected. Play the scene. There's no moving implemented, just this basic thing. The view, like select camera, preview, just to so the scene doesn't get disturbed. Okay, this is this wrapping up. Going to the contents, importing 3D objects. In the last part we started 3D project, looking at how to navigate. In this part we'll learn how to import existing 3D objects that you've made or downloaded, and how to use more of Godot 3D nodes, importing 3D objects. If you're familiar with 3D modeling software such as Blender, you can make your own models to use in your game. If not, there are many sources where you can download objects or even collections of objects for particular game types. One of our favorite makers of free game art is Kenny. For our tutorials we're going to use Kenny's platformer kit, which you can download here. This kit has a wide selection of objects that we can use to practice our Godot 3D skills. Here's sample showing. Cool. New tab. Go to platformer kit. Download platformer kit. Are there versions? Version 1. Completely remade. Category. Compatibility. No, nothing special explained here. Animations, yes, included. Consider donation next time. So what happened? Did I download it? No, I didn't get any download. Version 2, 1, no 3D. Get all in one bundle. Buy now. Follow. 3D models, that's all in one bundle. And how about download this? Okay, continue without donating, I'm blind. 3 megabytes. Kenny platformer, where are you? Okay, Kenny platformer. Cut. What folders do I have open? This thing here. Project assets, okay. Paste. Okay, I'll put it in 3D assets. Okay, 3D assets. So, importing. This kit has a wide selection. Look at it here. Once you download the kit, you'll find that the objects inside are provided in a variety of different formats. Godot is able to use several of these. So, but since GLTF is available in this pack, it's preferred over the others. Copy the GLTF format folder into your Godot projects folder and rename it to platformer kit. If you're interested in differences between formats, here's a brief summary. Object file is the OBJ files are simplest, each representing a mesh which you can load into a mesh instance node. This is likely the most common file type you'll find online. DAE Collada files are more robust. Godot loads them as individual scenes. They can include additional data along with the mesh, such as animations. GLTF files are similar but represent a more modern format with additional features. When you switch back to your Godot window, you'll see progress bar while Godot scans the folder and imports all the objects. Let's click on one of them to see what's going on. In the file system tab, select the crate GLB. So go to the here platformer kit, extract to platformer kit, and from the platformer kit do I have a project folder open? So what I'll do Okay, my games. No, this is the... Yeah, where is this my games? Oh, that's the one. So what I need actually is... well, I can even say in the Godot itself, right click the root here for the project and ask it to open exactly that in the and I'll create file. Well, actually I'll ask it create new folder. I'll say 3D assets, and that will be also created here, so I can, between these two, I can work with the files. I don't want to just drag and drop. I don't want to move, I want to pull FBX, okay, FBX, OBJ, I'll pull this thing in 3D assets, actually no, I'll even say here new, or even actually even better in the Godot, new folder, Kenny's platformer kit, yeah, and now I'll drag in there, so for better, and right click, hold the right mouse button, drag, that is that will open the menu where I can select copy, not move, and the Godot is importing this. Good work, Godot. Oh, will you make it? Come on. Yeah, guess all done. I can minimize the browser windows, file browser, file explorer window, and they say cube, get the cube. Get the cube, Kenny, GLTB, search files, Sube. No, we don't have a cube here, so why? Why wouldn't we have a cube? Clear this. Arrows, barrel. Corner, curve, edge, grass, block, grass. Wait. Crate, oh, crate. Sorry, it's crate, not the... What? Select the crate. Okay, so here is the hiccups and flakiness for these recipes tutorials. The file they say in text is crate, in the import is cube, so do I have to crate GLB? Okay, crate. And click on the import tab. Where is the import tab? Oh, here it is, on the scene. Scene import crate. Yeah. Click on the import. Here you can see the cube object will be imported as a scene with its root type set to spatial and named scene root. Let's change this, set the root type to rigid body and the name and the root name to crate and click re-import. So set the root to rigid body. So before or for re-importing, root type is rigid body. Rigid body, okay. Create, and scene root will be crate. Yeah, what? A name, the root name to crate and click re-import. Okay. I was going through one tutorial recipe working with the I think version 4, handling the 3D assets, and I wasn't comfortable like 10 days ago, and now I am, and now I know what's happening, what's going on. Re-import. So did I get a scene? What's going on? 3D assets. Close this. Did I get another scene? TSCN. And okay, this is another scene. So is this imported in the scene, or where is it? Scene. And now double click on create GLB and confirm that you want to make a new inherited scene. Okay, so I've just imported in the project, but in a sense it's not in this, it's in a no scene. It's just like a I will double check. So here are some let's say workarounds for Godot when importing assets. Sometimes it may require reopening the project to perhaps get the scene showing if the scene got recreated or created a scene right on the import process. But no, but it's not. So let me check the assets that is perhaps got created here. What am I having here? Only the GLBs, no scene. No scene, just to make sure what happened with importing. And because I want to know where did that re-import process occur, where is the record of it? Is it in the projects, in the index of the project? There should be a reference for it. Default TRES resources. Can I see this script? 2D, 3D. Can I see the TRES? New scene, copy, open. Oh, can Godot open this? Open. I'm not getting anything. So I opened it, but it's showing actually in the inspector. Inspector also shows details for the files. So if I check here, it's the environment, resource, adjustment, resource. It's a resource as a resource in the file system. Environment background. It could be holding the default settings for the world. Okay, so I'll do what they say. I just wanted to double check. I can't read it. I could have I'm curious about what I'm curious about is the reference for the reference about this import. So what's in the import? There are hashes. How big are these? What's the file size? 1 kilobyte. What's the latest modification? Create. Oh, create. Okay, so can I just open this with this? So it's something. It's packed scene, like we can see in a raw dump of the file. I close this and this and drop here the next file, let's say MD5, which is a little bit smaller. Source, destination, it hashes this, it has a hash of the imports, so that's the import folder. Those are the hashes. Git ignore stx. What is this? Oh, that's another type of. So what are the pairs? Who gets the stx? Is it sprite texture? Is that it? stx. So only file that. Okay, we got the import this, import that. Does the Kenny Assets GLB has a import file? Date modified, latest. Okay, import. They all have imports, and here is something about it. Importer scene, type packed scene, rigid body, node root name crate. Okay. So it is something that I can actually, there is a reference in the project now about it. So it can be even instantiated without a scene in a script. But so with this import process, it couldn't be accessible through the script without the scene and the, again, resource import to get some sort of a handle identifier for it, to handle it. Now so I'm just supposed to double click on create GLB and confirm that I want to make a new inherited scene. Okay. I don't want to waste time experimenting, but it would be good to get familiar with the background. About the background, create, double clicking it, new inherited. Scene create GLB was automatically imported, so it can't be modified. To make changes to it, a new inherited scene will be created. Okay, it means that new inherited, so the original one will stay as it is. I can only create an instance inherited. I can only inherit from it. What's missing? Node configuration warning. This node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects. Consider adding collision shape. Okay. What you got? Crate. Here it is, the crate. Yeah. Cool. Let's see it. Truly a masterpiece. I can't zoom any further. Okay, so what's next? Here we have a classic game object to create. The root node of the scene is a rigid body named create, just as we wanted. However, there is a small problem. It seems Kenny exported this with an offset. What did you say? didn't move it, I didn't touch it. So what's selected? There's an offset. Where is it? It seems pretty well centered to me. Click Y. We're looking at from above, looking from sides. Where is the offset? I don't see the offset. Create, click create. From a top, from below. Top, below. Left, right. I don't see the offset, bro. So, created offset. If you've downloaded a recent version of Platformer Kit, you won't need to correct the translation. It looks like it has corrected. Okay, yeah, it's corrected. It would be much better if the crate were centered relative to pattern node, so that when the ridge body rotates about its center, so will the mesh. So will the mesh. Will the mesh. Mesh will the mesh. How you all doing over there? Finally, we need to add a collision shape. Add a collision shape node as a child of crate. In its shape property, choose new box shape. Okay, so right click on crate. Add a collision node as a child of crate. Okay, we got a lowercase crate and a root crate. So to the uppercase crate, not the boxy itself, but to the root collision shape. Is it collision 3D shape? Node spatial. Okay, collision object, area, physics body, kinematics. Collision shape, okay, create. Node that represents collision shape data in 3D space. And box shape here on this side, collision shape, empty box. We are in clear now. We are in green. We have a go. Use the three handles. They look like we're in circles to size the box to fit the mesh. Okay, you can also set the extents directly in the inspector. Note that since the crate is 0.5 units wide, the extensions which represent the distance from the center becomes 0.25. Now we are finished setting up the objects. Save your crate scene and let's see how we can use it. So collision shape, go in 3D. Where is the collision shape? Is it large, small? Size, scale. Scale. Undo, I'll hold. Can I lock? Lock selected nodes, not selected. Can I, where is the transform, lock, scale, lock, unlock? So I'll hold shift and pull. No, that doesn't work. Like proportional for scaling. 0.25. So I can just say 0.25 and aren't they locked? Aren't they all locked? Is it locked or unlocked? No, unlock it. So when I change it, if I change it in the viewport, along one axis and it's locked, then it's like free of a lock, set free from the lock. But if I use numerical, then it's proportional. Okay, then if you want it that way. So create transform for the crate, just to get it in the same translation, rotation. Okay, so collision shape 1 1 1, translation 1 1 1 1. That's not the translation. Why is not the translation the same? Why wouldn't translation be the same thing for both of them? Crate is there. Oh, did I move the crate? 1? No, 1 1 1. Isn't where is the crate? Mode rigid axis transform. Where is the crate? Where is this gizmo? Here. Reset. Well, I can argue as much as I want, but so it would be what? 25. Why 25? Well, okay, there we go. Saved. Create scene created. 05 025 mesh distance. Okay. Building a 3D scene. Create a new scene with a spatial route. The first child will add is one to give us a ground. Create a new scene with a spatial route. So building a 3D scene. Can't I use the oh, this is intro. Okay, this is then what's this name here? That was the intro. Okay. So I will use the naming convention importing. Give it. Okay, go out of the Canis 3D intro. This is 3D intro, so this would be then can I rename it? I'll just copy this, cancel, but I'll add a new scene. So new scene, and building a 3D scene, create new scene with a spatial route. Okay, adding other node, spatial. First child will be ground. So I'll name my scene as a it's not 3D intro, it's 3D importing. And here I'll put the number 02, because this is lesson 2 in 3D. No, I'll do it even here. So 3D02, Importing. The first child will add is a 1 to give us a ground to stack some crates on. Add a static body called ground, and to that add a mesh instance. Static body. Static body. Spatial. Okay, yes, spatial. Yes, static body 2D. Okay, spatial. And add to it a mesh instance. So ground, add child node, mesh instance. Yep, is that it? We're going to read it. New plane mesh. So for this instance, mesh new plane. Only a plane, no height. Just the flat 2D plane. Click on it to open property size to 1010 so that we have a nice large surface. Properties 1010 size. Is it in transform? Rotation scale. Which size? Size. Where is the plane mesh properties? I'm double clicking it, but that's not the trick. Is it in transform or what? What's the size? Is it the scale? What would be the... Is it in geometry? No, material. Where would be the transform? If I click on it. Oh, so here's the size hiding. Then that's where the size was hidden. I remember that. That's some weird system. I got the drop down here on the arrow, and itself, this thing, the mesh has more elements, and even resource. Oh wow. However, it would look better if it weren't plain white. So in the mesh properties is a material property. Materials are how you define the appearance of an object. New spatial material, and click it to open a large list of properties. To set the color of mesh, we need the albedo property. Choose a color such as brown or dark green. Also in the mesh properties is a material property. Material is defined appearance. Okay, select new spatial materials. So here in the mesh there is also a material. Okay, here is the material empty. New spatial material. And for this material, click on it. So that's the trick. Clicking on this thing again inside the mesh instance. What was the name? Mesh instance. Plain mesh. Escape. Don't drag. Don't do it. Undo. What happened? Where are we? Undoing, redoing, undoing, redo, undo, redo. Okay, Shift Z, Control. Where is the redo? Come on, editor, project, scene, debug. Don't we have here a undo, redo? Navi, hello over there on Trovo, how are you doing? Welcome. Get your ass cool here in the open workshops. Free learning, learn along. Let's learn along. Okay, here is the undo. So Control Z, redo, Control Shift Z. So okay, Control Shift Z. So don't be Control Shift Z. Yeah, and redo, undo, undo, redo. Yeah, that's it. And now in this, in clicking on material and adding a what's it called, the spatial material, I'm looking for its albedo property and no texture, but let's paint it, paint dark green or brown, brown, something like this. Not too black, not too brownish, dirty. Okay. Pro green ground level. Can I have that? Enter. How do I just click away? Okay. Color, that's it. Color set. Cool. Now we know that how long we're in. Oh, there is quite a few of these, so I'll get to take a break. I'll get to the okay. Building 3D scene, special material, color. If we add a crate, it will fall through the mesh. So we also need to give it a collision shape. With the crate, we added collision shape node and assigned a shape. That's one way to add collision. Let's look at another. Select the mesh in the menu, add the off the viewport. Select the mesh and in the menu on the top of the viewport, choose create a convex collision sibling. This will automatically create a collision shape node as a sibling of the mesh and assign it a shape that matches the mesh. Oh, so okay, so mesh instance, mesh, try mesh, simplify, multiplex, try mesh, static body. Is that it? Oh, create convex collision sibling at the top. Oh, what? Create a collision simplified. Oh, single convex. Where is the convex? Can I get the convex? Single convex. A simplified convex, multi-convex. Choose a create convex collision sibling. Create a convex single. If I have a better look at tooltip, creates a single convex collision shape. This is the fastest but less accurate option for collision detection. Simplified creates a simplified convex collision shape. It is similar to single but can result in simpler geometry in some cases at cost of accuracy. Tri-mesh collision sibling. Okay, I'm not looking for tri-mesh, I'm looking for convex one. Why does it matter to be a create convex collision tri-mesh? So this is maybe an older version or maybe higher version in some beta, a little bit different than version 3. So in this version 3, what would I use? I use a single. Try mesh, single, simplified. At cost of accuracy. So single convex, fast but less accurate. Or simpler geometry at cost of accuracy. I'll take the first one. So it's a sibling. Wait, did I do the right thing? So sibling? Oh yes, sibling, so it should be sibling. So it's not below it, but it's not its child, it's a sister, brother, cousin. Collision shape node as a sibling of the mesh and assign it a shape that matches the mesh. Okay, so this is to simplify matching the mesh and the mesh size. Cool. Why convex? Whatever. So this is good to know. For example, when adding collision shape to box, to crate, I had to manually tweak it to match it. Maybe this could be a way to do it. Even for that. Now instance a few crates in the scene and arrange them in a rough stack, add a camera and place it where it has a good view of the crates. Run the scene and watch your crates go tumbling. What? So here's the ground and I add instance child scene. So instance child scene, give me the crate, open, Control D, and then let's say this one put here, or even higher, and then this one below it, but maybe over here. This one also here, but give me the blue one, not that far, like here and above, like this. Okay, and then create this one here, maybe this way. And can I just say to all of this Control D? Yeah, I like this. So I got this group, everything is copied, I got to duplicate, and if I just bring them all up, can I see that they are not one into another? Pull it out like this. They're all one outside the other. Okay, lovely. So I hit save, run a scene. Let's see. Oh no camera. No camera. You also want a camera. Yep, give camera, where camera be. So camera, we will go this way, camera this way and this way. Go. What's the position? And turn it around like this, and this way, look at this way, and look at this way. Okay, so here goes the trick for the local transformation. Transformer was the local. So when I switch, if I want to gimbal the camera towards the crates, if it's a global orientation, the camera is diagonally now across the axis, and I would need to nudge it down. I would need to align both of these axes, transform axis. But if I want just to nudge the camera on their orientation, now we see actually that she's got its own orientation, and that allows me to just nudge the red one towards the Kratos. Come on. Okay, got it. So if I click preview, camera is a little bit kind of looking weird. Okay, not weird, but okay. So undo. Okay, so it's over there. It's there, and I want to. I got the local transform. Look at these guys. Move the output. Not that transformation. Go further back from this place like this, and look at it from above. I want to see the top boxes. Okay, cool. I can go down, preview, and I want to rotate camera down, not too much. I want to see the top boxes and the ground. Lovely. And then I just also go back like this, double check, even go more, double check. So what's the cameras? The camera. Okay, I got it. Okay, I can also do more of these. Okay, so let's run this, huh? Amazing, F8. Lovely. Next chapter, rotating camera. Let's make camera more dynamic by having it slowly orbit around the scene. Okay, orbit around the scene. Add a spatial which will be located at 000 and name it camera hub. Drag the camera to make it a child of this new space. Oh, okay, so, okay, now, 3 marker, hit, going to the short break, and add the rotation to camera. Without the player, just animating the camera. This will be interesting. I want to see it. I want to see that. Ready or not, here I go. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, ready or not, here I come. Full screen. Fire up the official soundtrack. Here he comes again, here he comes again, here he comes again. Now, at the rotating camera, adding a script that will rotate the camera. Oh, let's do that. Is everything in order with the stream? Yeah, okay. Let's make the camera a little more dynamic by having it slowly orbit around the scene. Add a spatial at 0, 0 and name it camera hub. Okay, so here, child, another spatial, create, and, well, double click, some hub, camera hub, drag the camera in it as a child. In the same tree, drag the camera, make it a child spatial. Okay, it will drag camera with it. So camera hub. Okay, spatial is at center, but okay, I think I understand. Add a script to the root node. Okay, script to root node. Spatial process delta camera hub rotate Y 0.1. Okay, so rotation means the... Okay. Add attach script. Process delta camera hub rotate Y. Yeah, create. Script mode, remove these, spatial, I want that, yes, and node, camera hub, I want it rotation, rotate Y, so it's, oh, is this the notation in the Godot 3? Not dot Y, rotate Y, okay, 0.01. Let's see. There we go, very nice. Action-packed scene. Do it again, do it again, do it again. F6, let me see, do it again, yes. Again. Cool. Who'd say, huh? Lighting. There's another thing we can add to the scene to improve how it looks. Light. There are multiple light nodes available in 3D, but we are going to start with directional light, add one to the scene and use the green Y to pull it up in the air. A directional light simulates an infinite number of parallel rays of light. As if from a distant source like sun. It will not cast shadows by default. To add shadows, click enabled in the shadows section. There is also a directional shadows section which contains a number of advanced properties for fine-tuning the shadow appearance. For full details, see this document. Where is that? It's a document in the Godot Engine documentation. Direction arrow matters, no matter where it is. Why am I seeing this? 2D, Control Shift 11. That felt weird, so add to the scene child node light, directional light. Yeah, create, and pull it in the air. Here is this thing. I'll click to local and the red arrow like this. Move it like this. Maybe rotate like this. Put it higher. Go higher like this. Let me see. Okay, shadow, enable. Yeah, shadow on. Very nice. Set it as like this. Rotate like this. Very nice. There are other options. Were at the other options for about what they mentions about directional shadow section. Okay, directional shadow section, where is that? Oh, directional shadow section mode. Pixel shader problem, model blah blah blah, very slow, average slow, orthogonal fast, split, blend splits, fade start. Okay, let's have a look. Again. Well, let's get even more creative with this. Control D, and so I have another batch of the boxes, and I'll rotate them, and I'll do this thing so I can actually see quite a lot. Zoom a little bit out. Give me the gizmo. Pull them here. Maybe bring them here. Here. Are they stuck? No, they're all outside one of each other. That's real nice. And what I'll do also is bring them higher. Tilt them. It will be like a throw almost. More this way. We expect this and hit F6. Wow. Ain't that something? F8, F6, again. Maybe even go full screen, huh? F8. Can I say to project settings, project settings window size, there's a full screen on, huh? Like this. Yeah, close. F6 full screen. F8. F6. Very nice. F8 and F6 again. One more time. Very good. I'll remove the full screen from project, just so it doesn't mess up just so I don't get locked in full screen without window controls. Wrapping up. In this tutorial you learned how to import 3D objects. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So this is the importing, creating a 3D character. Okay, this is what I want to do, the edit tools for the and this in this scene, including user control character. We are going to continue using the platformer kit downloaded. Building a scene. Okay. To prepare a scene, I need to use the block and import root type to static body and click re-import. I guess we are going to inherit a scene from the imported, but we need to re-import the block. So for now, Control Shift Alt S, save all. I will close all these things. Control Shift 11. And so in the assets, I need block. Select all the block GLB files and in the import. Set the root type to static body. So block, I asterisk add. Can't get them. Why? Dot GLB. Come on. Doesn't work that way. Why? And click re-import block GLB. So all blocks. Thank you. All the blocks. Re-import all the blocks. And there is quite a few blocks. Select all the block GLB, all. Any filters? Sort by name. Filter. What's this? I don't need two. No. Icon list. Split, no split mode. Just give me all the blocks. Come on. No, I'm not going to do that. Give me this. So all the way to the bottom, and with shift click the last one. Yep. Tab import, and from spatial, root type static bodies. Static body, like this. Re-import. Okay. Done. Block large. GL, block large, block large, block GL, KLM. Oh, large. Block. La. That doesn't exist. Large. Curve half, corner, overhang, low. I'll need to select something. Large slope, large, store large, grass, grass. Is there anything else than grass? Anything else? Snow, block wide, spike block, snow. Moving blue, snow, grass, large. So if I go to long, large, grass, large. Okay, glass large, select block and make a new inherited scene, add a convex collision sibling to the mesh. A new inherited scene. Here we go. Click the scene. Here are these hiccups, what I call them, for the complete beginners. So from now on, 10 days ago, for me this would be how do I handle this? So this way I know I'm comfortable with the engine on day 12, that I know what to do here. And new inherited scenes, done that. Add a convex collision sibling to the mesh using the menu. So we got the mesh. Is this the mesh instance? Okay. Select, add a convex collision sibling. Where is it? Is it which try mesh? Single, simplified. Was it convex? Yes, convex. Outline. The outline mesh will have its normals flipped automatically. Okay. Simplified, single. So in previous scene, is there a, can I see it? No, I can't see it. Mesh for this, I guess it's simplified, single. Huh? Single. Come on, you output. And next, I rename the root node to block large and save the scene, or block large, save scene. Okay, it's a it is block grass la block the root, select root, so I'll just say a undo block grass large, save, yes. I recommend making a separate folder for this, as soon you're going to have a bunch of scenes representing the different shaped platform parts. Open the... oh, now you tell me. Open a scene from the last tutorial with the ground plane and the crates. Delete the crates and add an instance of the large block. We want to be able to place these blocks so that they line up. So what I'll do the I will do the something else. Then they're saying I need to clear this and again close the assets and say add a new folder, say scenes, but I'll say blocks. In there I'll say blocks, new folder inside blocks. And what I'll do, I will move the this thing in the scenes. Select expand. Now go to blocks. This will be this is the one. Can I create a copy of this? Duplicate, yes, but I'll call it 3. This is the 3. 03. Create character. Create character. Duplicate. And go, let's say, go to 03. So in the 03 I can just delete all these crates like this. Yep. And I'm not calling you like this because you got this name. Rename. Copy this. And here I'll put the name. You'll have this name. Now you have this name. There are no special references here, only the script perhaps should be called differently. Detach the script. I need to disconnect this script. The same script, okay, so can I detach this script? Detach script, yes. So this guy has detach script. Importing 02 has a script. Okay, so they're different and I can manipulate each one of them. Cool. So I can run each scene as it should be. Open the scene from last tutorial with ground plane and crates. Delete the crates and add the instance of large blocks. So in 3D, I don't need this. I don't need 02. We are done with 02. I'll also close this for the efficient use of screen space. I'll add a instantiate child scene. Give me a block. Maybe below. So where is my block? Okay, so here it is, scenes, blocks, block grass. Okay, so I can't resize this thing. Block grass large, okay, open. Delete create add-ins, so we want to be able to place these blocks so they line up. To do this, select configure snap from transform. To do this, select configure snap from transform menu at the top of the viewports and translate snap to 05. Okay, view, transform, snap, configure snap, transform snap to 05. Okay, enter. No, okay. Translate snap. Then click on the snap mode button. Is this the snap bot? Use snap group. Okay, snap button. Or Y. So Y is the same thing. Now duplicate a block a few times and drag them to a range. If you like, go ahead and add scenes for some of the other platform blocks and arrange them. Okay. Sounds interesting. This feels it will be a little bit more elaborate, complex part. Maybe I break this down into two parts after adding a character, building a scene. I'll close it. This will be 3 hours. 3 episodes will come out of this. And I don't want to strain myself and anybody else overwhelmed, but very practical and useful, slow pace, detailed materials. So I still have the block selected. If I control shift to reveal the inspector and side panels, block grass large, I copied control D to duplicate, and I can just place them around, right? Okay, so it's not, they're snapping. That's cool. So I can do that. Maybe even like this. Duplicate this. Okay, this it's even 4 hours, I think, with a break in the video. Already 4 hours like this. And different blocks, right? Yeah? What I'll do, can I grab the blue, please? Blue. I'll build around like I'll block off the area, Control D, and I'll try perhaps maybe let it sit one inside the other, Control D, and let this be huge gap, Control D, like this, Control D, like this, Control D, like this, Control D again. I'll do this, put this one in here, maybe bring it back, leave this like this, and create at least 1-2 different variations, right? 11 blocks, so I would just if I get the blocks, static body, okay, so we're just adding collision shape, okay, corner low. Can I get a preview of a corner low in the import? No. Is there an import view? New inherited. Okay, give me new inherited. Corner low. We got this. No saving. A scene. I'm still in the block. Grass large. Overhang, low overhang. New inherited. Overhang. This is overhang. Oh, this is a like higher one. Okay. Give me this. Low curve low. What's curve low? Okay, grass curve low, hexagon, slope, slope step, steep, slope narrow, large slope tall, low large, low long narrow. Oh, grass low. Inherited. Overhang, corner, large slope, overhang. Overhang, slope, narrow. Inherit, like this. Do I want this? Yes. Do I want this? Yes. This and this, so... select what? Create a single. What's the shape of it? Can I have a simple convex? Collision shape. Yeah, it did make it. It did make it. So I do then B G O L, capitalizing this intentionally on intention, by intent. Let me see how fast can I be. Control S. In the scenes, blocks, yeah, save. Thank you. Can I have it? Can I close it? What's the scene? Close the scene. Control Shift W. Okay. And for this one I hit Control. No, I need to rename the nodes. I'll keep the node. I need here mesh, single, grass, rename. For the naming convention, I'll keep something like it's suggested about the I think not using spaces or something like that, because of the loading resources in the script, naming convention, something like that. Control S, yeah. Control Shift Y, close. Not the perspective, but add sibling, single, edit, B, G, C, L, and save. Yep. Control Shift Y. Next we have this guy. Single. Again, rename. Shift tab. Control tab. No. Shift Control tab. This, but go in here. F2, B, G, C, Control right mouse, right cursor key, overhang, hit enter, save, enter, Control Shift Y, and that's all, huh? Right? Control Shift Y, close this. So I can now get these guys in, right? Yeah, so put these guys in add child node. Oh no, instance child scene, yeah. So I need these scenes. Can I just select more of these? Block, grass, large, low. I've got the large one already. Overhang. Yeah, grass large is already in the scene. Open, and they're all here, I guess. Is that the fact they're all here? No, I just added one. No, yeah, they're all here. Okay, overhang, select that one. Pull it out here. Overhang is the same size as this. Can I rotate it snappingly? Snap, rotation, snap. Okay, I will undo this. And in the tool rotation, I will select also configure snap. How about 05? Huh? How about this? Will this work? So if I rotate, why am I not getting the snapping for rotation? No, I don't see that snapping for rotation. Just pull it out. Okay, just bring it out. So what's wrong with the configure snap 05 degrees? I want 45 or 45 degrees, yeah. How about that? Yeah, I like it better now. Makes more sense. That's the into degrees, because I want them fit the corners. Corner like this here, but rotate around No, 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 not that, but around like this, yeah. Can I bring it all the way? So this one is to the edge, and these are along this. So if I select this one, this one, this one, and this one, and choose move as a group, and bring them one step over here. Feels better, makes more sense. And then I have more of these guys here, so select tool. I'll just use the node 3. Overhang, that's the corner. Low slope, this thing, draw slope, just to have them available. And the slope like this. This is a large slope, like it. And what do I do? So I put it like, let's say here. Will this work? Okay, so I might just bring, let's say, this guy to this. Let's say here, and move this guy here, and take this guy, bring it here, close this so I can see, and turn this thing around about this much, and bring it close to this. It's higher than that. Okay, so what I'll do, I will rotate it around like this, and position it here and drive it in here like this. Stick it to, let's say, this. And for these things, what? Bring. Okay, I'll take a duplicate of Control D of this. Put it like, for example, here, and maybe take duplicate of this. And get it above, and then bring it to this bit, create something like this, and put it like this over there, maybe pull it in like this, give it some space, area, move this guy out to here, and what else would I do? Not too much. Let's see if I can get a sense of how complex the next steps are. Now we are going to make a character so we can walk around the platforms, open a new scene and start with a kinematic body named character. This physics body node behaves very much like its 2D equivalent. You've already done a 2D tutorials, right? It has a move and slide method that we'll use to perform the movement and collision detection. Gravity will be added manually for each frame, accelerating in the y- direction. Let me see. Can I start at least modeling, because we're not going to have a complete character. We'll create a character. Script to body and power transform. Let me just create character. So it says adding a character. I'll do this and then close and finish next time. Make a new scene, creating a scene, new scene, a character. Start with a kinematic body, other node, kinematic body. Kinematic body, 3D, okay. Kinematic body, so if I check in the inspector for it, collision, this is physics body. Are there any properties here? Is there physics, spatial, matrix, pause, process, physics, interpolation, description, miscellaneous, matrix transform, input, collision, moving platform, motion, collision, axis, lock, kinematic body, motion, syntophysics, okay. Okay, I'll do I'll do even this. Say free guy. This physics body node behaves very much like 2D. It has this and that will be added. Okay, gravity will be added manually each frame, accelerating in -5. Add a sphere shape, mesh instance, and matching collision shape. So, okay, this is mesh instance, mesh instance, yeah, and the matching collision shape. What's up with the free guy? Matching collision shape. So remember, you can add a spatial material to the mesh and set its albedo. Okay, spatial material. So what if I say mesh instance? Or needs to be a mesh, so what? Sphere shaped, okay, sphere, mesh array, capsule, cube, cylinder, plane, quad, sphere, text, sphere mesh. Gotcha. And click on mesh and add a material, a new spatial, yeah, cool, great. So on the spatial material again, click on it to get it to the detail options, albedo, and say what about the texture? What can be texture? Animated, atlas, camera, curve, external, image. What if I say to it image, load image, please, load this guy. Yay, that's the thing. And what about the texture? I set it to color picker, but I'll take this thing. Yeah, that's the thing. We got you, we got you. Nicely wrapped, nicely wrapping around. Wow, it has even the splotches on top of itself. That's what I say, making it my own. But I need collision shapes, so maybe I do the single. Create a single, but less accurate. Create a simpler geometry. This is performance middle ground between a single convex and polygon base. Create a navigation mesh, outline mesh. Tri-mesh is the most accurate best, but slowest of collision detection. Tri-mesh static body. So three guy mesh, so it got, so there be siblings. I guess this should work as a sibling. Let's see if it will anywhere reveal. Will it reveal anywhere? What would it, do we have a glimpse at their scene? No. Well, this could be also completed real soon. This is creating a character and then making it walk until the, what's the power of transforms? Okay, so I need to complete this. I'll do it, it'll be a bit longer part, but hey. Collision shape, remember, add spatial mesh albedo. The sphere is nice, but it's going to be hard to tell what direction it's facing. Add a spatial, add sphere shape, mesh instance and matching collision shape. I go sibling. Let's see what's gonna happen to a single, simple. Less accurate, okay, less accurate, simple. And let's add another mesh instance, this time with prism mesh shape. Okay, so another mesh instance. Add a child node, a mesh instance, prism shape, mesh, new prism, yeah. Set size to 05, 05, 01, 05, 05, 01 size. Click on it to click on exactly the selected mesh. Here, don't waste time searching in the inspector, but click to change the size. You won't find the size. We are changing the size inside this thing as I clicked on it. So 05, 05, 01, 05, enter, 05, 0.1. Where is it? Okay, do we make two of these or one? Size to 1, and then its rotation to 90, so it's pointing along the negative axis. You can tell which way is negative because gizmo points in the positive direction. Okay, rotation. The size, do I do that then here maybe in transform? Rotation, transform, x minus 90, yeah. This way. So I put it on it like this, yeah. Is that it? Is that what we're doing? Let's say that this is it, and then also mesh material, mesh, where is the material? Here, empty, new spatial, yeah, and the albedo resource, no, on material, click, select the albedo, where is it, albedo, and not using the texture this time, just grab this thing, and can we have the same color like before? I'll hit escape and zoom closer in to reveal more of this region, like here, and color picker, get me this thing. Like this. Okay. Okay, add camera to the scene so it follows the player. Position the camera behind and above, aligning it down a bit. Click the preview and to check the camera's view before we add a script. Open project settings and add the following inputs. Okay. So actual node camera behind, yeah, behind, yeah. Come out, and orientation to the world, get it, pull it up and rotate it, wait, undo, keep it like this, but give it the angle, come on, like this. Did I set the angle? Why is not angled? Come on. Why can't I change? Oh, snapping? Is that the thing? It was less than 45 degrees, so I couldn't do anything else. Move it further and higher. Okay, I would like to see even more below it, in front of it, like this. Maybe put it back, like this. Push it forward, preview, feels better. Not too high. This sounds to me reasonable. I'll save this free guy, not in scene blocks, but scenes characters. Maybe create folder. Characters, cars, characters, save free guy, like this. And add this. So do I finish this section? Okay, not a big deal. Okay, move forward, move, strafe, right, left, move forward, back, strafe, right, left, jump, WSD space. Okay, strafe and move. Project settings, input mapping, action, move, right, move left, no, back, front, no, forward, back, forward, throw this away, trash this, and add move back or step back, strafing left, right, jumping, and okay, hit plus, physical key, physical key, move, physical key, or what other key? Press a key, what is this? Move forward, W, yeah, physical, no, cancel. Add a physical key, W, okay. Move back, physical key, back, SWS, left physical A, right physical D, okay, and here jump. Oh, this is a little bit different than the 4, but it's the same. It's not the same, but does the same thing, but looks different. Add a script to body, attach script, create, okay, so I do the coding, type edit, and say okay, say variable gravity equals vector 3. So this time vector 3, not 2, vector 3 dot down times 12. This is the speed. What is the gravity? Okay, 12. Strength of gravity, strength of gravity. Okay, is this the only line? Yeah, this is the only line that goes this long. Variable speed equal 4. No way. Movement speed, variable jump speed equals 6. Jump strength, variable spin. Oh, spin, no way. 0.1 rotation speed, okay. Who will rotate it? Variable what velocity equal vector 3 0.0. Variable jump equal false, and I'll go below this declare variables here. I'll delete this, delete all these, process delta, we got that, and below this the inbuilt I'll leave on top. Function get input. Okay, it's a custom get input, no way. Get input nothing, and velocity is dot x equals 0. Velocity y. why isn't Z, not Y, Z. What's going on? Velocity. Why not? Oh, wait, here it is. It's declared. What you doing? What you talking about? Velocity. Well, anyway. Not done with the script, but to be able to properly crop the video, trim it, short break. Shorter the break, put the stream marker on. And put the music on. Be right back, you know how it goes, be right back. Okay, so now after 10 days I'm used to and settled to the time frame format actually for the segments, and I know how to actually keep the pace, or how much time it takes for each task approximately. So I'm getting also, there are improvements, not just learning, but there is this aspect, doing this live, creating more coherent episodes. Usable live streams, that doesn't happen very often. There aren't many live recorded events that are created that way, real-time live, that get also reused. And now cool this down, switch to this thingy, hotting up the official stuff, and hit stream marker and continue with the implementation. So I've stopped at the middle of implementing the code for at this section, adding a character. I've modeled the character now, mapped the control, input action in project setting, project management, project settings, and added a part of this script for getting the input actions from the pressed keys. It's more or less probably very highly reusable template, a recipe, and I can see that this editor actually finally figured out that yeah, I have this variable. It was saying velocity is not initialized, declared, or whatever. And to finish this, we got the get input. Why do we zero it at the input? Well, actually, I don't need to break it down, but I want to also understand it out loud, not just blindly follow it. So I'm getting input. That's I've seen that's standardized. That's inbuilt functionality. I'm not inventing any other code. Just pressed. So I got the mapped these. So sometimes in these scripts, in these recipes from Kids Can Code, there are some details that are not pointed right away, like mapping the custom labels, string labels for let's say input actions and some things like that, occurrences like that, to the specific order. There is another type of input. There is another tutorial like in shoot 'em up, classic shoot 'em up 2D, different mapping implementation, where it was all in one line of code, something like a input and assignment of the result in XY, positive, negative. But when I read the documentation, I actually figured out why are my controls mapped and working the opposites, mapped up wrong mapping. And then I realized that checking the documentation that the way as they are passed and the results received it actually is important how to map your named label input action mapping names strings to the proper placements in the brackets of the method call. We are going this is action pressed in case, so they are checking the cases one by one. If it's pressed, what was that? Forward, now back. So back will be mapped to velocity of if we're going back. No, not this, don't do that. Indent, press tab. Yes, please, velocity. We are going okay, z minus, so that's the z plus speed. Okay, pressing backspace to go at the beginning to exit of the block of that if statement. Is action pressed. I'm selecting this with the mouse down, keyboard arrow down. Pressed. We're going to go left, right, strafe right. And column, then it's velocity. What is this? X. There should be X. I'm guessing velocity X. Yes. No, minus. Is it minus? Plus? Right is plus. Okay. Yes, just like the in 2D, also in 3D, X is mapped to the same plane. Let's say going to the right is positive values, going to the left is negative, going closer to the like starting point. This is the plus, and for this to speed these things up, I can just copy this and paste it. Just watch out for the proper mapping. And here I'll just fix this to the left, and yeah, left, and here change this prefix to the minus. And adding new function, one add extra backspace to, so no curly braces in this programming. Physics, okay, physics process already exists, it's right here below. No, it's up. Oh, here it is commented. Okay, so maybe this is the wrong way. This might be the wrong way of leaving from some silly reason. The order of functions, but I keep the inbuilts at the moment. I keep the built at the top of the script, and custom functions definitions I put down. And here in physics we have velocity plus gravity times delta, because that's how the physics is processed. Oh no, this is not the physics, but I'll reuse it. So is there, okay, will here be something indented block pass? So I'll copy this, comment this. Is there a difference in Godot 3.6? Is there a difference? Is for no 3D is same physics process. The physics process if I remember, last 3D was the 3D tutorial that I've been dealing with was 10 days ago. 3D creeps, when it was just a chaos. Couldn't figure out a lot of stuff. So velocity here, can I please have it? I messed something up. This doesn't go here. We don't have this, but we have control space to invoke again the code hinting. So this goes assign plus gravity, increased by gravity itself. Gravity, yes please, times delta. And get the input, which is mine. And what do I do? Okay, so why are we getting the input here to get the calculations? Okay, so this should be maybe update velocity rather than get input. But it again makes sense because the result of get input will be updated velocity, recalculated. In case in this frame is at this moment delta, in this frame there was a change key pressed. So this get input doesn't get called on its own, but in the during physics process. And this will influence the y, yes, velocity up, and now move and slide. Okay, so we got the move and slide. This will probably be something like a position inbuilt function to change position or placement coordinates. So velocity, we pass it velocity and vector up, and it is showing vector, it is showing a hints there. Is that it? So the code in physics process is pretty straightforward. Add gravity to accelerate in position y, direction downward. Call get input to check for input, and then use move slide to move in the direction of velocity vector. And where is our y? Our y will be jumping on jump. In get input we check to see which key is pressed and then move it in that direction. Run the program to test. We need to be able to rotate. No rotation and no jumping yet. So if I run it, Control Shift Alt S, F6. Oh, it's WSD, but I'm not moving against anything. What's going on? Why would it suggest to move? Oh wait. Get input check. Did I skip putting the? Did I skip putting the character in the scene? They want me to check. So these are the mishaps, hiccups that they have in the recipes without actually saying put the character in the scene, in the playground, let's say, let's call it. That's all good, but no, everybody say what does, it's nothing. So if I say here, let's say 3D Can I instantiate here? We got the ground, we got this. And I said instance child scene, and I say free guy. Where is the free guy? Yeah. Where do I put him? Where do I put ourselves? Can I select this? Just a little bit, nudge it this way. Where's our guy? Free guy. Click on it. Bring it out. We are quite large, eh? And let us drop, huh? Oh, we won't be able to move around here. Let's give it a shot. F6. Will this work? Okay, now, okay, we are moving. But no turning, so... They skip this part, okay, put the character in the scene you built to test. So it's squeezing, trying to squeeze around this because I didn't reshape, resize. And camera is fixed. And I fell off the world. And what next? Place camera about. This is all good, but we need to be able to rotate. Yeah. So place the camera above and behind the character so you have a good view, then add the following code to character script. I did that. Okay, so free guy script, Control Shift 11. Around here. So unhandled input. Function. Underscore, is this built-in method? Wait, if it's underscore, what? I forgot about the naming convention for the underscore methods. Unhandled input. If I want to test something, is get input. Oh, it's our custom method. Okay. That's cool. Get input, unhandled input. So, cut this. Go to the bottom. Close this thing. Paste. Jump in there. If event. Okay, if event is input event mouse motion. Okay, input event mouse motion. So that's built in, like right out of the box. If event relative code hinting please .x. What is this? Greater than 0? Huh? Chat? Is this greater than 0? Huh? What is this? Who knows? Rotate Y. Rotate. No code hint. Control space to reinvigorate. LERP. Okay, so LRP. And more. Okay, I remember this. Spin. So many built-in event. Relative X. 10th of that. And what I'll do now, I'll again use this, copy this, and it goes here, but not all the way here, it goes here, and it's elif less than 0. It will go y lerp spin event, they are the same, spin event relative x, they are the same, but slight difference in their text, a bracket is not closed in their example, so don't just copy it, close your brackets. This will convert any mouse motion in the x direction into rotation around the y-axis. We use our ERP to smooth it out based on how fast you move mouse. Run the scene and confirm that moving the mouse rotates the character. Okay. Well, let's have a look-see. So F6, but not the free guy scene. So if I hit... Okay, so I'm in the free guy scene. So I need to go to, let's say, F6. Yeah. So if I move the mouse, yeah, it works. So we got that covered. Only thing is that the camera is not rotating. We have this scene camera, not the player camera. So that there's a one trick here, either by my intervention or whatever. Okay, so I've noticed as I'm spinning the mouse, so it says, however, there's a problem. No matter which way you're facing, pressing Y moves us along the z-axis. Our movement is using global coordinates, but we need to move in the object's forward direction. Yeah, we are like spinning around. Power of transforms. This is where transforms come in. A transform is a mathematical matrix that contains the object's translation, rotation, and scale information all in one. In Godot, it's stored in the transform data type. The position information is called the transform origin, and the orientation information is in the transform bias. Basis, pardon. The orientation information is in the transform basis member, transform member basis. Remember how the 3D gizmo can be set to local space? Yeah. That's first thing that flashed my mind. When in this mode, the gizmo XYZ axis point along the object's axis. This is the basis of the transform. The basis contains 3 vector objects called XYZ that represent these directions. We can use this to ensure that pressing Y will always move us in the object's forward direction. Change the getInput function like so. But still we don't get the proper, you're not getting the proper camera. What was happening here? So creating a character, adding a character. So open a new scene. So I opened a new scene, added all this and the camera. Where is the camera to it behind? Also add a camera to the scene with the player. And that's not implemented, sorted how to translate. But there might be just a, maybe could be on that. Oh, we'll see, we'll see. Maybe they fix it or no. So fix the player script like this. Player script, get input. What do we have? Get input is this, so we don't have any more Y and Z separate. We'll use the VY. I'll make like this, space it out. Variable VY equal velocity Y, remember? And velocity is equal vector 3. Vector 3. What just happened here? Get input. Change the get input function to this. Transform bias. So what I'll do, I'll just what do I have here? Velocity forward, back, strafe right, strafe left. If input is action pressed, I can copy all this and copy, and actually also right away comment it out. Everything and go here, paste this, but I'll take this and put it here. So it's an obvious bit, and then the changes are action press, so it's not velocity Z, it's transform basis. For forward it is plus, and minus transform basis. Okay, so if I type that in here, I can change this. They're all plus because the rest of the calculation will evaluate to a proper plus minus value, negative or positive. So that's the minus is first, next is okay. So it's just the transform basis times speed, but I've missed the Z, transform basis Z, like it was there. So we are taking from the basis Z, not from the velocity. And for this thing, what's in the for the X is strafe right, it's transform basis. Transform basis X times speed. So right, and this would be below negative. Okay, I'm intentionally not typing this in to get this going into my bloodstream. Dot X, but it is minus times speed, and okay, and the velocity y will be from y. Okay, we stored temporarily. Okay, we stored temporarily y after this calculation and restoring the y meaning jump. That's my reasoning comprehension. Now forward and back will always move along the object's z-axis and strafe keys along its x. Jumping. I need to double check this. So the tab here, title, shows that I'm in the create character, the main scene, but actually here it shows, here is the actually for the script, the tabs or navigation for the script is here, not these are just for the 2D 3D views. So for the script, this I can close, I don't need this. I can close this. So these scripts are open until you come here and close them. Or maybe in the scene or project say close all. But if I hit run the scene, it will run the scene which the tab is showing. That's some sort that it's like an indicator. So strafing is on the orientation to the character back and forward even. So as I turn it, it does do the expected thing. Only thing here now that is not implemented is the camera. Let's do the jumping. Add these lines to player input. Okay, jump equal false at the end. Okay, jump equal false if input is action press jump. Okay, is action press jump is okay, I forgot to put semicolon. Jump is equal true, and to the physics, if jump and is on floor, velocity. Okay, So at the end here, if jump and is, so it's just, the expression is just is the inbuilt method for this for the kinematic body. It has a built-in method that returns true or false for is on floor. That should reflect or check the world's origin, probably. Why or the collision and any other solid object along its way, the direction of the gravity force, where the gravity force is acting direction, floor, column, velocity, then action dot y, so vertical equal jump speed. Wrapping up. So there's something with the camera. It seems like we're supposed to bring in the whole scene, player in everything into the player scene to work with its camera. What's missing here? So I'll close this, and next time I'll try to find the workaround for this. So I will not say they do often this, and kids can code in recipes, but it's not rarely that they miss some of these details. We all done the same if you follow this, but camera is not adding a character. Now we make character walk around, open new, name character physics body, behave much like 2D, has a move slide, perform movement detection, gravity will manually add sphere. We created that. Remember, we can add spatial. So did I miss something here? The sphere is nice. Set size, arrange so it's pointing along, that's the beak. Also add the camera so it's following the player around. Position the camera behind and above. Before we add a script, project setting, okay. Script to the body. Okay, kinematic body, yeah. Did I miss something? Spin, that's the rotation, velocity. Code in physics process. That's all good, but we need to be able to rotate. Am I missing maybe a few lines here? If I zoom out, is there a line of text that is somewhere sticking that I'm not grabbing? This is drawing the scene. Pleasing level, be creative, adding character, mapping, get input, test it, place the camera and bow behind. This will convert mouse motion to direction. Run, and already here, so here already that bit is missing. So I manually added character to the ground scene. So here's a problem. There are couple problems here. No matter which way we are facing, our movement is using globals. Okay, power and transformation. Type position, remember gizmo. Okay. Now forward and back will always move along the object's z-axis and strafe keys along its x. Jumping. Wrapping up. Let me check here. Okay, skip the... what? Okay, here is the solution for camera. What's going on? This is 20 minutes. So this is creating character here. Yeah. That and this. Mapping controls. And let's see. Okay, let me check his character mesh instance collision shape. There is no camera at the moment where he's adding a script. He's adding a script, and in our case we already get the camera. So I can see in the video, in his scene for the character, there's no he's got two mesh instances. What do I got? What do I have? Close this. What's this? Close this. And I've got for the 3D for the free guy. I check my stuff. Yeah, I got also mesh instance. That's the... what is this? Oh, that's the beak. Okay, and this camera might probably be this camera and the guy. And how would I enclose it? Let's see what he did here. Go. Well, I can zoom this in. Okay, camera hub, level, spatial. What's happened? Level. It's in the character. Ground, level, mesh instance, camera hub, camera directional light, level. He created a whole level scene for the all shapes. So he packed all blocks as a different scene and just added it into this scene. Yeah, character. Okay, is that how it's gonna be? Okay, that's the orientation. Solving there. Let's see. Is it? What's the result? Yeah, and the result for his result is camera following. Camera following which camera? Who's? Let's solve this camera. I'm not going until the camera is solved. So here it is. Okay, I've seen that. He already sorted the camera. How? Okay, where is the camera fix? Come on, bro. Good, bro, come on. Okay, that's the flare camera. What else? Yeah, cool, real cool. Are you kidding me? So here's the whole deal on the in the guy scene for his camera set to current, and we're done. F6, not this scene, run the ground scene. F6, not F5, and we are moving also the camera, so they are like set to be merged, like merging current camera that is in the parent scene, that will be its scene. So that little checkbox over there, jumping, I can jump, but everything, I'm so big and everything is so, I can just slide over everything. I don't even need to jump. Cool. This is what I was curious about actually. How would this be performed? How would this camera be solved? Thank you. So, done, finish. Thank you all for stopping by. Hitting stream marker and going to recapitulation. Hello everybody. For the recap video, well, I'm doing this in the stream and I'm saying hello, like, but yeah, this part will be cut for you who just watch the end part, the trimmed out version from the whole stream. It's day 12 for me in Godot, quite a few hours, five-ish hours, and I was going through this. Gimme. And I want to move this way, so 5-ish hours going through to get this game going. So this is the end result using the recipes. And I watched at the end of the recipe from Kids Can Code. This recipe, and in the text for the part, I went through, I didn't go through the manual today for the Godot, I went through the continued through the 101 Godot on Kids Can Code and went through the intro 3D, a little really simple walkthrough through the placing objects in, importing, adding objects into 3D, and also a little bit about it, what primitives Godot supports, provides right out of the box, putting the camera, framing the scene, and then adding a slight animation to the scene, so I can also actually close this for the result. I'm building this project with Godot 101 with multiple scenes in the same project, so I can just select whichever I want. I will implement a menu. So this is intro camera. This is first section. Camera looking at the cube. So I'm individually on my own, I'm selecting which scene I will run. There is no main scene dedicated. Next scene is playing with the imported assets, free assets. Kenny's basic platformer kit. Simple script to rotate the camera around this, dropping these instantiated crates onto the ground, making the ground work so the assets don't fall through. And that was the step. So I was quite comfortable to go over some of the hiccups in the script. Importing objects, creating character, 3D editor, creating character, importing objects. So what was this? 3D editor is covering the basic scene, cube and camera, and the importing assets. Wait. So importing 3D object. Okay, that's the lesson on its own with these boxes and dropping them, creating that scene. And it's well, on day 12 I'm completely comfortable. I feel much more confident than just going blindly to tutorial, because I got used to it. Done. Maybe I wouldn't now suggest you do try it, test yourself with, I don't know, jumping right away into first 2D or first 3D tutorial, but it takes a few goes. And also following the official documentation, the introduction bits and basics tutorial steps that they also provide in the tutorial for creating first script, so we are familiar what's the relation between editor, the visual part, and scripting. And here we go into more depth, creating a character, but it also consists of creating a complete elaborate scene for all this, which is this thing. And they in the text they didn't mention, if you follow just the text, don't check the video, in the text they don't author doesn't suggest put a character in the scene, instantiate your player character, and they don't even mention fixing the camera to work with how to follow the player. And then I said, hey, this either I fix it on my own next time, or let's have and I rushed through the video to actually see, oh there you did it, you did that, check one box to merge the camera from the player scene, which is here. This is its preset, and merge it with the main camera, like for the parent, where this scene will be instantiated. And that's it. loving it. I'm really loving it. And thank you all for stopping by, checking out the video. I need to point out here on my website, I've created a section for Godot where I'm keeping a catalog day by day, learning Godot Engine day by day. My link for this website is in the channel profiles. It's adoga.biz.hr, and then on the main page there is a sticky pinned persistent post for the Learning Godot catalog. So for God, similar I'll do also for Blender. And over there is from ordered by oldest first, from first to the last, the dedicated posts about each day that I'll keep updating as I edit the videos and update and break down into text important bits and break down the long string format into short. So for more flexibility to arrange all this, all these steps as I'm going along, as I'm improving on the presentation and the stream and workflow, improving on the video production workflow, streamline and distribution. On day 12 and looking back to day 0 or day 1, completely different story in just less than 2 weeks. So the most recent update here is the day 10 and day 11, just embedded long video, long streams that are dedicated. Maybe you'll catch the full video for free available on the platforms, YouTube or wherever you're watching, but there'll be disabled to show on the platforms only on my website, VODs, full and edited versions. I don't work for those big companies, they don't pay me. This is all for free on website. You want it, you don't want it. You don't want to help yourself. You want it being hand guided well. See for yourself. If something you like is 3 clicks away and you can't leave your comfort zone, the big tech platform to get to content you actually want, I don't know, it's up to you. Ciao. Malavi Reddy, your host, who loves you the most. Even you, signing out. Outro, just like that.